Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for all your concern after my post last night. I got some emails expressing, what's the right word for it? Just solidarity with what has gone on the first half of this week as being a complete shit show. I sold my winners too early, I kept my losers too long, and I had to hit the whole reset button last night, which I did successfully, so thank you. And today I'm excited to post and to share with you my new and updated watch list for the rest of this week and into next week, and to just hit the reset button and get past the first half of this week and get back to making money. So I'm posting this early today. I've got a thing this evening that I'm not going to be able to post tonight, so I wanted to get this out early in the day. And let's just jump right in. Okay, so this is the daily chart for Bitcoin. And look, a couple years ago, I watched this thing on CNBC on crypto and Bitcoin. It had some dude living in a treehouse, multi-millionaire, wouldn't say how much he's worth, wearing pajamas that it looked like he stole from the kid off of the Christmas Story. And I thought to myself, man, this is not for me. Well, it turns out if I would have bought then, I would have been a hell of a lot richer than I am right now, that's for sure. But I think it's time, you know, look, with what Elon Musk talked about on or did this, I guess it was announced Monday morning, $1.5 billion. And the CEO of Uber was on CNBC this morning saying, they're not going to move any of their treasuries into Bitcoin, but they're certainly considering and looking at how to accept crypto as payment. This is the whole direction the world is going. It doesn't require CFOs of major Fortune 500 companies to invest part of their liquid assets into crypto for this to go north. It's a simple supply and demand equation. And as more and more companies are adopting utilization of it and parking money in it, and nation states are looking at it, the supply has got to go down, and the demand is at the same time increasing, which we don't need to be geniuses to know. Increasing demand, decreasing supply means one thing for price action. And as we look at the daily chart, and this is the daily from the last 2.5, 3 months or so, and we see on Monday that candle that thanks to Elon Musk, and it's the last 2 days we've seen a little bit of consolidation, but as it stands right now with Bitcoin at 47,800, engulfing the prior 2 days, on relatively good volume. We'll see where the volume ends today. It's still early East Coast time. But this is a very positive move, confirming the breakout above 40,000 on Monday. Will it go over 50,000 now? It certainly looks like that's the direction, and all altcoins are following. Ethereum is up about 1,800 now. XRP, which has got its challenges with the SEC, is up over 50 cents from a low of back in the 20s. Litecoin, which I don't know what the utilization process is on Litecoin. I probably need to do more research on it, but that's at 190 now. And so all the altcoins are following suit. Bitcoin is leading the way, and it certainly looks like from a chart that it's going over 50,000 in the short term. And where it goes from there, I don't know. But 1% of liquid assets into cryptocurrency, call it a lottery ticket, call it what you will. But boy, I do not want to be left behind. If what folks are saying, and there's a couple YouTubers I follow on crypto, that $250,000 is not out of the equation by the time, or not off the table by the end of this year. Whether or not that happens, I have no idea. I just know that I want to have some percentage, even if it's a small percentage, into crypto right now. And certainly from a chart perspective on Bitcoin on the daily, it looks like a nice setup as it's going to work its way up to 50,000. Next on the watch list this morning, I got Crowdstrike. Now Crowdstrike looks to be bumping up close to 240 and wanting to run. We have an RSI that's still shy of being oversold, and we've got a nice positive MACD convergence that's occurring as we speak. We need confirmation on this with volume. Whether or not we get that today is anybody's guess, but I am watching this like a hawk right now. So next on the agenda is, and this isn't something I would probably look to do today, but XPeng, a Chinese company, I got it off the Robinhood Top 100. It's been there for a couple weeks. Still hovering right around its 50-day moving average. RSI is split in the middle, but the MACD looks to be turning the corner on this. And a move over $50 could happen quick, and I'm going to want to play that into the options market if indeed that happens. Because as we saw at the beginning of November, when this thing moves from 20 to 70, it can move very fast. Look, people are writing Palantir off, and I'm not quite sure why. This looks like a nice move going on right now above that breakout point of 32.50. I want to watch this. I'm probably not going to do anything today unless there's a huge move up past the 37.50. All I'm saying right now is I'm adding Palantir to my watch list because this looks like it could be a nice setup. As again, that RSI is decreasing and the MACD is still hovering above where I'd want to buy. I think that MACD needs to come down. This might be a week or two away, but it is something I've added to the watch list. ADTX, look, where's this trading right now? Let me refresh this little ditty here. Okay, 432 is a definitive breakout if this holds for the day. We had a huge move in this earlier in January, where it went from about the 260 mark to 670 or so in a day, and it looks to be grinding higher above this $4 or so breakout point, confirming yesterday's move and close above that. So certainly something to keep an eye on. This could move fast. I wouldn't put much into this. It's smaller kind of thing than I usually like to play in. However, again, I see this as a bit of a lottery ticket. And if I look at the daily action on this, this is the 5-day, 5-minute chart. We'll see where it goes. A nice open, and it looks to be maybe coming back down, trying to come back down and close that gap around the 410 mark or so. So something to consider and something to continue watching for the day. All right, I talked about Nio yesterday. I kept my position in Nio overnight. I think this is probably one of the nicest setups for a short-term pop that I've got on my list right now. Nice cup and handle formation over the last couple months. Let me close this ad, get a better look at that. RSI is split in the middle, and what I like most about this is it does appear to be, now we'll need confirmation on this, but it does appear to be that positive turn going on right here in the MACD. This needs to close somewhere in the 64 mark today would be huge to confirm that move. 65 would be even better. Well, hell, 100 would be even best. But it looks to be coming down as we speak right now. We'll see where it closes today, but I'm looking for something to confirm maybe over this mark. The 63 to close would be absolutely huge. I'm still trying to play this bounce on INO. That's Inovio Pharmaceuticals. Again, I need confirmation over this $14 mark, and we've yet to see it yet. Yesterday was a bad day on this. It's part of my, what I talked about yesterday as being a big mess up week. I should have sold it when it did pop over 14 earlier in the week, but I'm looking for more of a confirmation. I do not want this thing to close down to the $12.50 mark. Let's see what it's doing on the current action. Looks like it's trying to bounce back above 13. Boy, I'd like that to be sustained. Anything close to 14 today would be huge going in to tomorrow. All right, lastly, I talked a lot about this yesterday. Virgin Galactic looks to be like yesterday's complete shit show was a big head fake. Now, there's a lot of catalysts coming down the pipe for Virgin. They've got a test flight coming up at the end of February. They say they've resolved the issues that aborted the test flight in December. That those have been, the postmortems on that were conducted. The issues have been resolved, and they're putting it back up in the air for the final test flight by the end of February. And assuming that is successful, the next step is to put Richard Branson in one. And just the media attention that alone is going to get off of the business channels. But I'm picturing the nightly news on NBC showing that, and that's gonna make a lot of people aware of this particular asset before the end of the quarter, the first half of the year, what have you. And I got to tell you, I think that a lot of folks view this as a space tourism company, and I think that's a lot like saying Tesla is a car company. I just think it's much more than that. And so it looks to me right now that yesterday's move was a big head fake below support, and it's now moved back up into this above that support area that we talked about, and I videoed yesterday, which makes me, of course, very happy. It's the volume on it is exceptional this morning so far. It's moving considerably up, and so the next move above 58. I mean, look, that's the resistance that we've just had a horrible time getting over. It looks like it's moving up to that this morning. Does it clear that? If it closes above that today, that would be an absolute huge move and confirmation that we're out of this consolidation phase and it's time to rip. Now, I'm not claiming market manipulation. Hell, I don't know. But yesterday's move below support, it damn near knocked me out. And I've been a 6-month holder of this. But that's why we look for the follow-on days for confirmation of a move. And it certainly looked late in the day yesterday. It was rolling over and was going to continue that plunge below 51 this morning. And it did just the opposite. It did a head fake right out of the gate, opening a little bit up and then trading lower. And then it was off to the races. And here we are up almost 10% already. So we're watching for that $58 move above the resistance. And it's got the volume to do it today. Hell, it might do it while I'm sitting here talking. It's up another, 25 cents or 30 cents or so while I'm just talking. So I am most excited about Virgin Galactic. So listen, that's my game plan. That's what I'm watching. I've got Nio options. I've got INO options playing the bounce. I've got a lot of shares of space, and I'm watching Crowdstrike, KPEV, Palantir, ADTX is a little bit of a lottery ticket, and certainly Bitcoin. Anyway, that's what I got this morning. That's what I'm doing. I hope that your trades are successful today. I hope you're making a lot of money. This market is insane right now, and it's changing wealth and as we know it, and it's really super exciting to be a part of. So, thank you for letting me share my thoughts with you. If you feel so inclined, please hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell for notifications so you get updated on my future videos. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a dude with a computer that really loves talking about this stuff and very excited about this hobby and think this is just a tremendous amount of fun. But certainly don't buy or sell anything just because I say so, because I am by no means qualified to manage your money. And yesterday's video on my mea culpa video is Exhibit A in that. So anyway, I hope you have a great day. And by great, I do mean profitable. And we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.